Hi, today I'm showing you how to do a very quick facial mask, one that you can do 10 minutes or so in between. So if you in the morning whilst you're getting things ready before you put your makeup on, or when you're wanting to go out, you need only 10 minutes to put it on and wash it off, or whenever. But it rehydrates the skin, it prepares the skin, and it gives it lots and lots and lots of nutrition. Okay, for that I'm going to be using the Aloe Fleur de Jouvence, which is this kit here, with mask powder, night cream, firming foundation lotion with SPF 15, the exfoliating cleanser, the hydrating toner, and the aloe activator. And I'll be using the measuring spoon, but I will be using an empty jar from the balancing cream, actually from the other Sonia set, okay, which I've already used. So I'll be using that one to mix everything in. Alright, so I'll just put this up so that you can see me, right, and I'll just prepare this lot. So in my video before I showed you how to do the lifting facial, and today let's zoom in a little bit. Zoop. Let's get this a bit right, like that. Okay, fine. So what we need first is, of course, what I have already done. See the video before. I've already used the exfoliating cleanser. I've put it on my face, left it on for a minute or two, and then I've washed it all off with warm water. Right, next step is to prepare the facial mask. So I'll be using the contour mask powder. As I said, be very, very careful with it. Just show it to you once again. Okay, facial contour mask powder. That is it. Very, very fine, so be careful. Okay, and for this mixture, what we will be using now is, I'll be doing for 5 days a mixture. I'm taking 5 heaped spoons. So now we've got the 5 spoons in this tub, and now I'll be adding the aloe activator. Okay, I'll be adding this time only 3 spoons. And now, secret weapon, forever bee honey with royal jelly. And I'll be adding, don't need a spoon for that, I'll just point the camera down so that you can see. So this is the mixture I have up to now, and I'll just add a huge blob of that on top. Okay, and now take the spoon, the back of the spoon, and just start mixing. As you see, it doesn't mix at the beginning very well. Just carry on mixing. It will. Just carry on mixing. Just carry on mixing. Carry on mixing until you got rid of all the little bumps in there. This will last you for at least 5 days, sometimes 7, depends on how much you put on. Okay, and the honey will also not only activate what's in the mask powder, it will also preserve it. You can keep it in the fridge if you wish to, but you don't have to. If you know you're not going to be using it up within 5 or 7 days, then put it in the fridge. I sometimes like putting it in the fridge simply because it then feels rather cool on the skin, which if you have slightly baggy eyes when you get up in the morning, then that's another advantage. It feels really nice and cool. Okay, so now you can see it is rather creamy and thick. I think I want it a tiny bit more liquid. So what I will do is I will just add a tiny bit more honey in. But you can also add activator in. But I prefer to use a bit more honey. There you go. Just a bit more honey. There, so now you can see it's runny. So that's the consistency you're looking for. Okay, now I'm going to put the camera up. There. So now you've seen the consistency. That's how to do that. Just cleaning off the spoon on the rim of my tub. And then you start applying with the little brush that comes in the fleur. You just apply that on. Okay, and the smell's so delicious. The bee honey is really an advantage. And this mask won't be getting tight like the facelift one. An older one that I already had on the go. I don't always unpack all the new ones. I use those when I'm doing demonstrations. Or when people come in, especially youngsters with acne, then I use of course the fresh brushes and throw them away afterwards. But this is my own, so it's a bit older. It's also a bit smaller in size. I think this one has seen its last day. Doesn't matter if you don't get it exactly. You see, I've still got a few lumps and bumps in there. I could have just stirred a bit longer. This feels very, very refreshing. It's slightly sticky, but that's because of the honey. Honey has a lot of very good properties, has a lot of vitamins, and it also contains, this one at least contains propolis, which is the natural antibiotic. So it will prepare your skin if you have any funny skin reactions or psoriasis or dermatitis or any kind of allergies against something, then this will help it. So there you go. So I'll just put the lid on. The rest I will keep. Close off the honey. You can leave this on 10 minutes, 20 minutes, as long as you actually want. But the good thing with this one is when the phone rings you can at least answer. Okay, but I mean, going to the door might be still another subject. You won't want to necessarily go to the door with a mask looking like this. I see, and it's a bit itchy, because if it's itchy that means there is something, and the honey and the mask is getting rid of it. So just press, okay, like that, and it'll go away. Don't scratch the good stuff off. So I'll see you in about 10 minutes.